And just like that, we're live. I was tinkering with like my streaming setup and stuff before this started, and I did find out like some things that kind of mess with my Genshin, because I do lag some of the time when I'm playing Genshin. I mean, pretty much all the time. But like, I've managed to figure out what does it, and I kind of figured out how to fix it. So right now, my Genshin's running pretty smoothly. Like I, you can see me running around, and I'm not lagging. Like I don't actually. I'm surprised at how well this is running right now. It would run way better if I were to minimize my browser, and I could just use my phone to see my chat. Right? I don't know why it's working all of a sudden now really well. I guess I don't have to minimize anything. But I did a lot of optimizations on my computer earlier. I spent maybe an hour updating everything. So, I'm way better now. I'm not... And if I do lag, after saying all this, then it's the game. Okay, Hoyoverse, they're trying to drop me right now. But anyways, yo, what's going on, my fellow gamers? Brando here. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be running through the new... I say new, but it's about to end soon. The Mondstadt event quest, which is for the Ballads and Brews. There's 3 acts out of it right now, and I didn't even do any of them yet. I started Act 1 by accident, and if you remember my Archon quest that I did before, the newest Archon quest for Sumeru, I came over here to turn in my commissions because I didn't want to start that, and yeah, I accidentally started that. I accidentally started this one because the prerequisite to start this quest is to talk to Catherine over here. And I came here thinking I can probably, you know, turn my commissions here and not start anything. But it started it anyway. So, what we're just gonna be running through the entire Mondstadt, like, festival. Because I love Mondstadt. That's not Mondstadt. This is what we're running through. This is what we're running through today. I don't even know what the hell, didn't even look into this. This is the new 4-star spear that you get from the event. Attack is increased by 12%, elemental mastery is increased by 48%. Don't know exactly who that'd be great on, but I'll leave it up to debate. All right, let's start running through this quest now because I missed a lot. I mean, I'm late to it because I like I said, I don't play Genshin like all the time. I don't play Genshin like that. But I do know of the drama that's going on right now with the whole end game in Genshin. I'm going to pause my music because we want quest immersion. Okay. So, right. Yo, come on, don't start lagging after I said I was fine. I literally said you were fine. Don't do this now. Okay, we're good. All right. So, don't lag me, please. You're the other one cursing me right now. Okay. Anyways, let's get started with this quest. I already started it, like I said, so I'm just gonna read this and we're gonna go straight into it. Go to the Knights of Avonius headquarters. As the harvest season arrives, the Mondstadt's Adventurers Guild has received a great number of requests from the citizenry. You and Paimon have also arrived in the city in response to Catherine's call for aid. Now, I did see a cutscene of Kaya going over to the Knights of Avonius headquarters, so that's the only thing you missed, really. So let's just go over to the Knights of Avonius headquarters, and let's start the quest from there. You can't just go and like start lagging me now. You know, you gave everybody hope. You know that I'd be fine. I'm just gonna minimize this just for the best performance. We're playing for best performance here, okay? Even if it's a little bit, we're playing for best performance. I rarely get to play. No, don't do it. Come on, don't do this. You were so much better earlier. Why are you starting this now? I'm sorry, Mondstadt. I'm sorry, Genshin. Right, so about that, the whole controversy, right? Before I enter this gate, I'm not covering that in this live stream. I do want to cover it, something along the lines of covering it, like talking about it just a little bit. But I want to do that tomorrow, not on a live stream, but in a video, because I'm gonna be doing Spiral Abyss tomorrow, and the new Spiral Abyss has been out with the Matrix whatever robot looking thing. I'm gonna read its name just for the comical purpose of Hoyoverse naming bosses on a very professional note. Tomorrow's Spiral Abyss is going to be featuring algorithm of semi-intransient matrix of overseer network. Now I would have done Spiral Abyss today, but this quest line I didn't get to do this, and it's Mondstadt related. I want to do it, so I'm gonna do it. I'll see you guys tomorrow in Spiral Abyss. Okay, don't click off.
Wonderful.
Just watch that video when you finish this. It's coming out tomorrow.
Anyone to become a wanderer.
Okay. All right. Good. Let's go. Because I'm a dedicated Spiral Abyss player, and a lot of the controversies around Endgame and Spiral Abyss. That's why I'd rather talk about it there and not here. Because I do like the story. I love the story. So that's why even I'm even still doing this. The story and also the pre-images. But the story's nice too. But also the pre-images are nice. But you get my point. You get my point here. Mondstadt. Genshin, please respond. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I know I'm gonna like be criticizing a lot like tomorrow. Like I'm sorry, Hoyoverse, but just, come on, at least let me play through the story before we get into any of that. Come on, you still have a whole day to just relax. No? Okay, fine. Guess we're gonna just wait for this to load. I swear, I could just play an ad break. I can literally put on an ad every time I go to loading screen. That's how long these loading screens are. You're gonna watch an ad, come back, and be like, wait, what? You're still on this loading screen? Even though it's on my SSD. Remember that. It's on an SSD. Oh, what do we have here? Everybody's gathered up? Oh, look, there's Kaya. See, I told you. We saw Kaya in a cutscene earlier.
It looks like just about everyone's here.
Okay. I just gotta make sure my audio is here. Okay, my audio is here. Just gotta be 100% sure before I record a whole stream without any audio.
I didn't know you two would be coming. So you heard about the letter?
Maybe?
Yep, we ran into Kaya near the
I don't remember what happened at the beginning other than us seeing Kaya.
Oh, wow. Paimon's never seen so many people in the main hall at once before.
The Knights of Avonius.
Oh, Paimon's getting kind of nervous now.
Don't get too carried away, all right? If I know the Grand Master, the fact that he has the time to be writing letters means it's probably nothing serious. It certainly won't be bad news.
Isn't it supposed to be a festival?
A little, but otherwise I agree. After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something were the matter. The truth would be written all over his face.
Mika? Who's that? Is that the Grandmaster?
Over there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase?
Okay, that can't be the Grandmaster.
He used to be a land surveyor in Eula's team.
Oh, okay, so he's the one giving the news. He's not actually the Grandmaster.
A very reliable person. When the expedition team set out, the Grand Master appointed him to be the core member of the frontline team. He's the one that brought back the letter.
Please, may I have your attention, everyone? Now that we're all here, let's begin reading out the letter from the Grand Master. Mika, please, go ahead.
Yes, Master Jean. Right. Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company. Recently, I have been taking part in an assignment with the expedition team. I will now be reading Grandmaster Varka's letter aloud for
you. Talk so slow. God, I'm gonna fall asleep in the middle of your sentence.
To the Knights of Favonius. Greetings,
I'm not trying to criticize
everyone.
I'm sorry.
This is Varka. The first thing I want to say to you all is, please put your minds at ease. The expedition is safe, and all of its members are accounted for.
Oh, that's fantastic news. My palms are sweating.
It's not that exciting,
May I continue?
Go ahead, Mika.
Yeah, go right ahead. I mean, you're already talking, like, slow as hell.
All right.
I don't want to criticize him, okay? I don't want to look like...
I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tevat by the light of a stove. The expedition forces are stationed here while we restock. I once told you.
Oh right, I forgot. I don't have auto on. I put it. I took it off so I can click on
related to a
go a little bit faster.
Secret from days long past. I am still unable to disclose more than this, but suffice to say that you needn't worry about how our mission is progressing. In the past couple of months, we received an unexpected visitor. The Fatui Harbinger known as...
The Captain?
The Captain.
Which one is that? I don't remember which one that is. I don't even think we've met him or anything. I don't even think we know about him yet. But But look at him over here dealing with another Fatui Harbinger when we saw one like just around the corner in Sumeru.
The captain?
Yeah, see, yeah, we don't know about the captain.
I am fully aware of the Fatui's outrageous actions in Mondstadt in recent history. Nevertheless, the captain was not hostile towards us on this occasion. Open parenthesis. I rather suspect that's because this time, Snezhnaya and we are in the same boat. Close parenthesis. The man hides everything under the mask he wears, so no one can know his past or his origins. However, one thing is for sure. He is as hard as iron for having the courage to challenge gods as an ordinary mortal. I don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in its big, glowing eye with one of his crayons.
Okay, that was very
Open
specific.
parenthesis. Don't get any ideas. Close parenthesis.
Wait, where's Klee? Is she not here? I don't let her take inspiration.
Our scouts have confirmed.
I wouldn't want to
that
see
the
Klee stabbing
captain
someone with a crayon.
received orders to head for Natlon 3 days ago. We'll be able to sleep much better
Natlon.
now that we don't need to worry about him anymore.
The Natlon, that's the Pyro region, if I'm not mistaken. I think Natlon is the Pyro region. So it would seem that when we get to the Pyro area, we're going to be seeing the captain.
I will admit that some
Good
of
thing
his
it told us now,
actions
so we can look
have
forward to
helped
it.
us, but even then, he owed us at least that much. This year's Weinlese Fest must be kicking off in Mondstadt any day now. What a great pity that this year, once again, we will be unable to spend the festival together.
Okay, so there is a festival that's going on, but he won't be able to
Everyone
make it.
here is always thinking back fondly upon the fine wines of Mondstadt, as well as the happy times we have spent with each and every one of you. I hope that you and all the citizens of Mondstadt enjoy the festival to the fullest. Have a few drinks on our behalf. The Dawn Winery's limited edition Weinlese Fest seasonal special will do nicely.
Fatui Harbinger is an organization, not a person. No, the Fatui Harbingers are like, there's 13? I think it was 13 Harbingers. There's 13, they're basically like high people in the Fatui. There's 13 of them, and that's just one of them. That's going to be positioned in Natlon for when we catch up to that story. But for now, we haven't even seen the Grandmaster. We began the game in Mondstadt. We have yet to even see what Varka even looks like. So maybe we will see him later in the story, like when we get up to maybe that area or something. I don't know. But Genshin still has a long way to go on a storyline. It's only been 2 years. I think it's a 5-year storyline, so they got 3 years left on them.
And may the wind carry our sentiments
If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember.
back to your side. P.S. If you're wondering who's tougher between me and the captain, well, I'm the Grand Master. There are 10 captains in the Knights of Favonius, but only one Grand Master. Ah ha 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 ha. His left, not mine.
Ah ha 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 ha. His left, not mine. So he's claiming to be stronger than the captain. I hope he's not just saying that out of confidence, and he actually really is,
The letter ends here. Thank you, everyone, for your attention.
I want to meet him. I mean, Mondstadt's like my favorite area. I want to know who's the actual Grandmaster, not the
Thank you,
acting.
Mika.
Jean's the acting Grandmaster right now, but
Master Jean, I just noticed that there's something else written on the back of the last page.
Are you a cryo user? Are you supposed to be? I saw the cryo thing on his arm.
PPS. I ran out of paper, so I'll add this here. Lisa, the following is a message for you. This part seems to be from the Grand Master
Specific.
to Miss Lisa.
Wait, 13? I'm pretty sure it's 13. Like, Tartaglia is the last Harbinger, so I'll quickly go check on Tartaglia just to confirm it for you. But
Oh, for me?
What could he
Seeing that it's
be?
a special message, Lisa, we'll discuss this in private.
Damn, I want to know.
Everyone, as the Grand Master mentioned in his letter, the Vinelesa Fest is in just
The
a few days.
Vinelesa Fest.
And how fortunate we are at this time
I'm
to
not gonna-
receive word.
That's the only
that
time I'm
all
ever gonna
is
be able to
well
pronounce it
with the
properly.
Expedition. Though they are unable to return to Mondstadt and spend the festival with us, the Vinelesa Fest will nonetheless be a major event that all of Mondstadt is looking forward to.
He didn't want to read it out
Everyone
loud.
will guard your stations and perform your duties, both for our far-flung colleagues involved in the expedition, and also for the hardworking people of Mondstadt. And of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest, relax, and enjoy this long-awaited festival. That brings our meeting to a close. Dismissed.
Did Paimon hear that right? They ran into the fatigue.
That's all she cares about, but that's also what I care about too.
Who knows what
Fatoui's
that was
captain.
about, but it must have been important.
I'm telling you, every region that we go to, we're gonna see some Fatui. Like, the Fatui's gonna be doing something in every region. They always have.
Fatui. The real big deal here is the Vinelesa Fest.
Typical
With
Paimon.
loads of free food and drink.
Uh-huh.
Hey, cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean? You didn't get a chance to say.
Are
a
you gonna
proper
tell us
hello
what was on the
to
back of the
some
letter as
people
well?
here.
I'm curious.
Good. All right, let's go.
I also want to know what's on the back of that letter. But, I could be, like, dumb, and I said 13, and there could be 11, but I gotta be, like, 10,000% sure. No, okay, it is 11. It is 11, not 13. It is 11. It is 11. I only remember the number because, what is his name? Tartaglia child is the last harbinger. So, you know, yeah, there's 11, not 13. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just talk and, like, I just talk out loud, and then Paimon just, like, bounces my idea right back at me or something. Okay, so go to the Grandmaster's office. So what are we dealing with here? Hey guys, just plop that door open.
Ah, Lisa. The Grandmaster's letter is just on the table. Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Apologies, I didn't get the chance to talk with you during the meeting just now.
Oh, well, you see, we've been, you know, in Sumeru. You know, we've been, like, doing our own thing.
If you don't
You
have
know.
any plans in the immediate future, why not stay in Mondstadt for a while? We'll be celebrating
I
the
mean,
Vinelesa
I
Fest
come here
very
every
soon.
day. I actually come here to turn in my commissions a lot of the time.
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but she's been missing you both terribly recently.
Lisa,
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
Wait! Share the details! I missed Mondstadt too. I missed everyone as well.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began, after all.
See, Paimon
We
knows.
have a lot of fond memories here. Master Jean, neither of us really knows anything about this Vinelesa Fest. Could you tell us
She can
more
pronounce
about
that so well, but I can't. I'm not gonna try it. I'm not even gonna try anymore. When I heard the English dub for it, I repeated it, and then after that, I can't say it anymore. So I'm not gonna say it.
yes, of course. The Vinelesa Fest is an ancient Mondstadt festival, just like Ludi Harpastum and Windbloom.
Oh,
In addition, it's the most
I remember both of
important
those
part
festivals.
the fall. Each fall, the west wind blows in Mondstadt. Legend has it that the wonderful scent of Mondstadt's winemaking during the harvest season entices even the Animo Archon into attendance, being the great wine lover that he is. No matter where he is, he will transform into a soft breeze and return to his homeland.
Yeah, that sounds like the Animo Archon, all right.
For this reason, Mondstadters call the western wind the returning wind. The Vinelesa Fest originally began as a celebration to welcome Lord Barbados on his return.
so we're just
In
gonna
the
see Venti
past,
just appear as we
every
walk out.
household would brew
I feel like that's
fresh
what's gonna
wine
happen.
around this time of year and keep it sealed at least until Windcoming Day during the following year's Vinelesa Fest. Uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting the Animo Archon to share a drink. Legend holds that if the Animo Archon is satisfied with the taste of the wine, he will summon a gentle breeze to richly bless the people.
We're talking about Venti here, so Richie bless, like, how?
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine the next year.
That's a good question. But there's really no way of knowing.
Yeah, there is. We could just ask
These are
him.
very old stories. Many of the details have been lost to time.
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get passed down. Hence why these days, Mondstatters will get into endless arguments over what kind of flower a windbloom is.
All part of how cultural heritage
I
is
remember that.
created.
We had to like pick which flower was a wind bloom. I remember that. That was also
Indeed.
another festival.
But for the time being, at least, the tradition of paying tribute to the Animo Archon on Windcoming Day is still alive and well, and the Weinlese Fest remains a time for Mondstadters to share the joy of the harvest with one another as they partake of fine wines. This is a time of the year when many Mondstadters living away from Mondstadt return to their hometown. For those unable
Sounds
to
about right.
return, Weinlese Fest is the period when they miss their family and friends most keenly.
Oh, so that's why the Grandmaster wrote
Weinlese
"May the wind
Fest.
carry our sentiments
Oh, you know
over
that is
your
a
side."
better way of. Okay, yeah, that pronunciation works completely fine. I could definitely remember it that way. If I see the word on screen, I'm not gonna know how to say it. But if I see a pronunciation for it, that helps me a lot.
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of Favonius and the Adventurers Guild to host a celebration on the banks of Cider Lake, just outside of Springvale. There will also be a traditional wine market during the festival period.
Wine market?
Everything's about wine. I know there's mini games and stuff for us to do,
Well,
but what are they?
Originally,
I don't
it was
remember.
simply a place
I
where
know I've reacted to
winemakers
the
and
reveal stream for
farmers
it.
would come to trade in raw ingredients for winemaking. These days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but seasonal fruit beverages and food items for everyone to enjoy too. A lot of people also sell secondhand goods and handicrafts at the market. The Knights of Favonius plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising for needy children and elderly people in the city.
Wow, sounds pretty cool.
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope you'll find it a worthwhile experience. Now, Lisa, what was the Grand Master's message to you about?
This is what we wanted to know.
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to hand us something
Razor's
back.
Past.
Something to do with Razor's
Okay.
past.
Yeah, I know that. I know from the real stream that it had to do with Razor's like parents or something. So and I did get a comment on a video I made a long time ago on like Star Snatch Cliff. I was doing like Noel's story quest. I got a comment recently saying that this quest line it's pretty good. So that's also another reason why I'm streaming it. I want to see whether it's like really good or not, or they're gonna like. I don't think they're gonna bull his past. I think they're gonna like. They're gonna present it in a good way, but we have to figure that for ourselves. So Razor's
Razor
Past.
told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves in Wolvendom. He never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf pack is his lupical, which means family.
That is how he does explain
Yes,
it.
that was as much as I knew as well. But in his letter, the Grand Master says that in the cabinet above the third bookshelf, to the right of the grandfather clock in Jean's office,
That is a very
there's
specific
a wooden box containing
location.
some items that Razor's parents left for him. He says it's time to give the box to Razor.
But why? Wait,
Does
why
this mean
now?
The Grandmaster knew Razor's parents?
Yeah, that's the dialogue that played in the reveal
It
stream.
would seem so. The Grand Master didn't simply run into Razor one day in Wolvendom and teach him how to use a sword. No, the connection between them goes back much further.
Wow. Well, come on. Let's go find Razor. He'll be pretty excited to find out something about his true parents.
What now? Paimon, wait. Lisa, something's worrying you.
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes your eyes, does it? For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always a difficult one. Even for the most well-adjusted.
Well, yeah, you know, think about it. How's Razor gonna
By
take it?
contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society. Who knows whether he's ready for this or not?
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances.
I mean,
Perhaps
yeah,
he
he
felt
did.
that now would be the most appropriate
He did
time.
say to do it now, and like specifically now for a good reason. Not that we know what that reason is.
That's a good point. Okay, cuties. Can I leave you to break the news to Razor?
We'll just
He thinks of me as
we'll
his
probably just find him
teacher,
in Wolvendom somewhere.
So he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But you are his trusted friends. I think it makes more sense for him to hear about this from you.
Don't worry, leave it to us. We'll talk it out with Razor.
Thank you, sweetie. Try to be as encouraging as you can. Someone his age needs all the love and support they can get.
Okay, we're gonna go visit my boy Razor.
Time to go.
Leave the Knights of Favonius headquarters. It's a time capsule, you know, given to someone at a specific time. Yeah, I mean, that could be true, but at the same time, I get it. At the same time, it's like, I don't know. It would just be so random. It'll look random to him, unless he's expecting it. It's gonna look random. That's why we don't know why he chose this time specifically.
How do you think he'll react after hearing about this?
I don't know, Paimon. Why don't we go find out? Instead of questioning things that can be answered with a single task. Oh man, you know, I want to just teleport across. You see, if I wouldn't teleport across if this were Tower of Fantasy, because I would have my brain wanted me to open up my surfboard and just glide across the water to get to the other side, and I would have been there already. But Genshin doesn't have that, so you know, it's just when you play Tower of Fantasy and Genshin, you just kind of want to do things that you're not able to do because the game doesn't have it. Anyways, let's get back here to the story.
Hey, look! It's a hunting trap. It looks like
That's
the
a bear
ones
trap.
that the hunters from Springvale use. ...
Why? Wait. Yo, what? Okay,
What is
there's elemental, electro energy. There are traces of electro energy near the trap.
Electro energy? Paimon wonders if it could be Razor. But Paimon thought he was pretty good at
He can't be
avoiding the
hunted.
hunters.
He can't be hunted.
Well, anyway, let's follow the traces of Electro and see where they lead.
Shouldn't we disable that trap just in case? What if I step in it? Oh, never mind. It's a not working trap. I just tested it out. It's actually just a texture they put on the floor of an open bear trap. It doesn't work. So yeah, you know, it would have been cool if this were an actual trap. Don't know why, but it would have just been cool if it was functional. Anyways, where are we going? Electro traces. This way.
There's another trap up ahead.
Another one.
Can you feel that electro energy too?
Yeah, let me just like disable that one as well. Yeah, I'll just. You know, it doesn't work. They don't work. I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna walk over all of them, just to make the story more immersive. Oh shoot! Damn! I got trapped. No, never mind.
Electro traces lead
How far
deep
is
into
this? Is just.
Wolvendom.
It's not even that deep. We haven't even walked that far, Paimon. We literally haven't even walked that far. What are you saying? We literally haven't went that far yet. We're not even. We're just right near the waypoint.
Razor! Are you there?
Okay, yeah. Is it just gonna go to where the wolf boss is, or is it just gonna stop like right here? Okay, that's probably gonna stop right here.
All right, the last trap has been set. Razor, thanks for coming with me all this way.
It's okay. My legs are strong.
What is it, Razor?
It smells familiar. Friend, from far away.
I'll put on auto for a bit.
Razor!
What's going on, Razor, my boy?
Oh, and it's draft too! Are you two hunting together?
Yes, it's almost harvest season, and the boars are venturing into the towns and wineries looking for food. They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could get seriously hurt. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help, keeping the boars a safe distance away from the population.
I and Uncle Brown Cat catch boars, protect everyone.
Wow!
I forgot that
Razor.
Razor's English is a little special.
Step for you. Paimon remembers you used to hide away from the hunters.
Did he? I don't remember that.
You can say that again. Razor was the star of the show this time. He let the wolves know we'd be coming, so we were able to get through Wolvendom without anyone getting hurt.
Helping everyone, helping Lupercal, makes me happy. But much talking. Very tired now.
Still, it's a sign of progress. I'm happy for you, Razor.
Yeah! But, actually, we came here today because we have some really important news.
I want to answer that. I do want to answer that. Like, why it would be cooler? Well, because, you know, there's just a bear trap sitting there, right? And it's not interactive. It doesn't work with, like, anything. We don't even see it be used. I know there was something in-game where we had a bear trap, and I don't know if it actually worked on, like, the nature out in the wilderness, but if that one functioned like normal bear trap, I mean, I don't know. I know that Genshin's focusing more on its, like, casual players and whatnot, but it would be cool as a little, you know, as a little bit of difficulty to the game. Just a tiny bit. Like, not cooler as in people can get hurt, like, Like, not like that. As it, like, you know, it would just be a little more difficult. You gotta avoid them or something. I don't know. It just felt weird just stepping over it and not doing anything. That's what I mean. That's what I call everything cool. I don't know why. You tell Reiser about Varka's letter.
Oh. I don't know.
Why would you know? I mean, like, I suspected this. I don't know. Like, he chose this specific time for us to give him the box, or for him to just receive the box.
Razor, do you mean you don't want to know about your real parents?
I want to know, but don't want to know.
Razor, I know you speak broken English, right? I know you have, like, your own special kind of English going on, but, like, I can't interpret that.
So you do want to know, but at the same time you don't
Paimon
wanna
is
know?
very complicated, Paimon.
Sounds complicated.
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things.
What is it? Seems like you have something to say. Oh, he's just standing there, but just gonna walk back? Did I walk back?
Yes, I
Oh, no, I
have
was talking
some
to Trav.
thoughts about this after seeing how Razor reacted. We've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, I feel like I've come to understand him a little over the time we've spent together. Here's what I think. He definitely wants to find out about his parents. It's just that his fear of the unknown is overwhelming everything else he's feeling.
Fear of the unknown.
I'm a
Okay,
father
that's
myself,
understandable.
so I know a thing or two about kids. You know, when Diona was little, if I got back late from a hunt one night, she'd be watching me like a hawk for days afterwards, as if she was worried that I might abandon her.
Do you mean Razor's worried that he was abandoned by his own parents?
Exactly. I think that's the heart of it.
You know, that
And if it
makes a
turns
lot
out
of
they
sense.
did, well, I don't think there's anything we could say to console him. That's not my only concern, though. Razor is developing at his own pace. There are lots of issues that can't be solved all in one go, but he's making progress, one step at a time. But now this thing with his parents is added into the mix. It might push him to want to figure out once and for all where he comes from and where he's going.
Seems like a similar take to Lisa's. Maybe all mature adults think like this, huh? Wait, but then again, Master Jean had a different view. She said it's more about trusting other people and in your own instincts. What do you think?
He'll have to face this sooner or later. I will be there for him as a friend through this.
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's got a friend like you to rely on makes me feel much better about this whole thing.
Oh, so what am I suggesting? Paimon, how about this? You tell Paimon about how you plan to approach the situation. So,
Okay, got it.
So-
right, let's head back. We don't want to keep
so
you waiting.
what you're telling me is that you explain to Paimon how you're gonna approach the situation, but you don't even tell me, the person playing the character. So I'm supposed to just obliviously, like, just walk into this.
Hey,
Okay. Alright, let's see how it
Razor,
goes. I guess
so
it's a movie for us.
What are your thoughts?
Still thinking. My heart, it feels strange. Like being stabbed by a wolf hook.
That's not strange. That's pain. That hurts. I can't imagine that sharp wolf hook just... How? No. What do you think of Varka?
Varka? Tall, very strong, likes to laugh.
Then, do you trust Varka?
Yes, trust. He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me to fight. But now, busy with important work. I miss him.
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter, but he still made sure he found room on the back to add a note for Lisa. He specifically told her to give you the things that your parents left for you. That means that he thinks the items have a special meaning for you. But more importantly than that, whatever happens, the Traveler, Paimon, Lisa, and all your other friends will always be here for you.
Paimon, that was a great way. That was a great way of reassuring him. Don't worry, everything will be fine.
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to support you.
Old Uncle Brown Cat.
Okay, thank you. I decide I want to go with you to see teacher.
See Lisa? Okay.
That's the spirit, kiddo.
So,
Well,
Lisa
you
has the
folks better
box,
be
right?
heading off then.
I don't remember if she
I'm
gave it
just
to us.
about
I think she
finished
still
here,
has
so
it.
I'll be heading home very shortly myself. I'd better try and get plenty of father-daughter time in before the Fine Laserfest starts.
Fine Laserfest.
Bye, Drafts. See you again next time.
All right. Progress. Go back to the Grandmaster's office. I'm not walking back. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, I can't. If I can press on the teleport waypoint, that'd be great. Alright, so I'm even curious to know what's in the box now. You can't just like put up that mystery and just expect me not to be curious. That's what keeps me playing. If they told me what was in the box, then it would be a different story. But they didn't tell me, so I want to know. My loading screens aren't like terribly long as they usually are, so I like that. All right, let's see where this goes.
Lisa, we brought
Oh, is that the
Razor.
box? That's the box. That's a big box.
Hello, teacher. I'm here to see the box.
Ah, my little wolf cub's in a good mood. I'm assuming they've discussed the whole story with you already? Here, this is it. The wooden box. I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the cabinet. When you're sure you're ready, you can open it yourself.
So is he gonna open it?
Yes.
Like right now?
I am sure.
Okay. What's in there? Paimon's getting excited too.
This is just a pile of junk.
Paimon! What if it isn't a pile of junk?
Something.
Don't be so insensitive.
Uh-oh. You don't think that, after all this time, Varka might be getting mixed up between different boxes?
There is a scent.
A scent? What kind?
It was for the scent.
A scent I remember from a long, long time ago. It's their scent. Human scent. Father and mother scent.
Look at Aether. This is a new face for Aether. It's like, it's not him just like, he looks astonished.
Oh, incredible. You still remember scents from all the way back in your childhood.
Wow. You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has its advantages. Oh, let's see what other leads we can find.
I mean, I don't think this will lead. This will be like a. I mean, it could end up being a sad story, but like at the same time, you know, it could just be like, what do you call that? Like once he knows, he'll feel satisfied. Like that kind of story, like a satisfaction type thing.
This woolen hand puppet looks kind of wonky. Guess it must be handmade, huh? Is this a part from a ruin guard?
A ruin guard.
Hey, look. This wine bottle is still half full. And there's a note stuck on it.
Thousand Wind Wine.
Thousand Wind Wine.
Oh, so it's a bottle of Thousand Wind wine?
Teacher, you know?
Of course. Thousand Wind wine was the first kind of wine that Mondstadters ever learned to make, or so they say. As to how it got its name, some say it's a reference to the numerous ingredients used to make it, while others say it's because every bottle tastes slightly different. I remember reading somewhere that there are all sorts of weird and wonderful ways of brewing it, and that it's very difficult to ensure it comes out tasting the same each time. This all makes it impractical to commercialize. Wine merchants are much more comfortable working with reliable, consistent-tasting products. That's why you'll almost never see Thousand Wind wine in the markets or taverns. Huh. In fact, it looks like your parents brewed this bottle themselves.
That must mean there's something pretty important about it. Oh, Paimon has an idea. Razor, you got a good nose. Why don't you open it up and take a whiff? Maybe it'll tell you something.
Okay.
What could it tell him? I mean, he's probably gonna be like, yeah, I know where this originates from now. He gets a superpower.
Huh. He seems really in the zone.
Oh, he is smiling.
And is that a smile?
Find anything?
Sweet, cold, a little bitter. I like many things all mixed together.
So,
But things in wine smell different.
Even you can't tell what it is, Razor?
I will try again.
It's okay, Razor. Don't push yourself too hard. What do we do when we try something and it doesn't work?
Try another way.
That's right. You still remember what I taught
I
you.
feel like it's like some like teacher-student moment right here.
Oh, it's
I feel like I'm in a
almost the
classroom.
Fest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in Mondstadt. Surely someone will know a thing or two about Thousand Wind wine.
Oh, great idea!
Now we just go around asking people, will Venti be coming?
Make sure you don't miss the opening
I mean, he
ceremony,
has to.
cutie.
This is like his whole
Everyone
thing,
will be
right?
there. Razor, you should go too. It'll be a good opportunity to ask around.
Okay. Ask many people. I will try.
Don't worry, we'll be right there with you. We can be your go-betweens. You know, like you were with the wolves for draft.
Interesting comparison. We'll be there for you, just like we promised.
Okay. Then I will go back now. I need to tell Lupical about human mother and human father.
Great! See you at the opening ceremony.
Would that finish part 1? No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, so the festival has to actually start before... Because this is like the prologue quest to like the festival. The festival itself is its own event. It has its own event here that like I don't even have unlocked yet. I'm gonna have to do that eventually. I'm just doing the story part in this stream. I can do that another time. Oh wait, can I just wait in here? Can I just get the time 8 to 10? Wait, in 2 days? Oh, 2 days. Good thing they added the feature for me to spin this around twice. Day after tomorrow. Said 9 to 10. Let's go 9 to 11. That's literally how it is for Razor. He just knows someone or something by just smelling it. He's you know, it made me question if he was actually a human, but he is a human. Because like, you know, he was born to a human mother and human father, so he is a human. Clearly. But he's a very special human with a very, very heightened sense of smell. Okay, let's check out how this festival starts. If my loading screen wants to take me to the other side. Okay. Let's go. Oh yeah, right, they said it was in Springvale. I'm like, I thought it was like at the front of Mondstadt. I can walk there, right? I think I'd rather walk there than go to another teleport waypoint, but there's water here. I don't think I could swim to the other side, can I? Can I use all my stamina to swim to the other side? I'm gonna try. It's right there. I'm not teleporting there. I'm just gonna swim once I get full stamina. Alright, let's try this out. I'll probably make it. I definitely make it. There's no way this amount of stamina, like, wouldn't be enough to get to the other side, right? Yeah, I make it. I definitely make it. I don't know why I was worried. No, it's because, like, stamina in this game goes pretty quickly when you're swimming. Like, I don't ever swim across rivers to get anywhere. I usually teleport there.
Thank you, everyone, for your
this
patience.
looks nice.
I am pleased to announce that this year's Weinlese Fest has
Weinlese
officially
Fest.
begun. We hope the
I'm gonna say that every time
Mondstadt
someone dubs it,
and
I'm gonna repeat
visitors
them.
from all over will enjoy the magnificent
So I can remember
wines
it.
and experience the joy of the harvest. When Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toasting ceremony to welcome the Animo Archon Barbados back home.
And then Venti's just like sitting on top of the cathedral, just like
Let the wind
minding his own
lead.
business.
Let the wind lead!
Razor, you're here already.
So many people.
Come on, let's sneak out of here. There's someone we gotta find.
Find? Who?
Just some tone-deaf bard. But he's also a know-it-all and loves nothing more than drinking.
I knew he was here somewhere. I knew he was chilling here somewhere. He had to be here. He's just chilling somewhere. He's just like in a corner. No, he's not in a corner. He's right next to me. What did I open my backpack? I opened my backpack. I thought he's just chilling right here. What's up? Oh, yo, they got shops here too? Yo, festival beverages. Fruits of the festival. I'll take it. Because that's a recipe that is exclusive for this event, I'm assuming. What does it give? Healing bonus! That's new. I think that's new. I don't think there's a food that gives healing bonus. I don't know why I'm intrigued by that, but... yeah, I'm gonna need more healing bonus to keep me alive in whatever I do. I'm just gonna buy out the whole shop, because why not? You know, it's a festival. Might as well take their entire stock. Might as well take their entire stock. Are you selling something? You're a resident of Springvale. You are selling flowers, but you don't want to give me any. I got you. What about general goods, man? What's up? And you are how's business? Okay, so I can't buy anything from these people, so I can only buy from him. Venti, I knew you were gonna be here. I mean, this is your festival, you know. Let's just get the dialogue going.
Hey, Tone Deaf Bard!
It's been a while. So nice to see you again.
Traveler, Paimon, how do you do? I had a feeling I'd run into you soon, during this most enchanting of festivals.
Spoken like a true poet. But reading between the lines here, if one bottle is tipsy and two is merry, just how many is enchanting exactly?
Oh, don't say that. This festival has so much more to offer than just drinking. Anyway, hey Razor, how have you been?
All right. I have a question.
Wow, he actually said like an actual sentence for once.
Yeah, Razor has something he wants to ask you about. Know anything about Thousand Wind wine?
Ooh, now there's a name that takes me back. Let me think. How long has it been since I last heard someone mention Thousand Wind wine?
Razor's parents left him a box with a half bottle of wine inside. And there's a label on it that says Thousand Wind wine.
Venti's gonna be like, yo, hand it real quick. Let me check it out.
We heard there's
Let me
a
inspect
lot of
it.
history behind this type of wine. And the brewing methods go way, way back. So we figured you'd be a good person to ask.
It smells good, but don't know what's inside.
I see. So you want to know how Thousand Wind wine is made? Well, you came to the right person. I happen to know a little rhyme called, well, as it happens, Thousand Wind wine. I was going to save it for Windcoming Day, but far be it from me to deny an early serenade to a friend in need. How about it? Shall I recite it for you?
A song. Not
I knew that Razor was gonna
Still
be
want
like.
to hear.
I mean, not really, but can you just explain it to me?
Excellent answer. Then, hear it you
Is
shall.
Razor? Razor, I'll translate it for you. I got you, bro.
Fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom. And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer. Turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away. As we wait for a windier day.
Is that it? I mean, like the most that I got out of that, like Razor, I'm not gonna be able to translate it for you. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Razor. The most that I got out of that is just leave it in the bottle, just for a windier day or something. That's what I was like.
Thank you so much for the applause.
Adventurous courage as the
was
fruit.
the rhyme of help to you?
I mean, look, I'm not a poet.
Like wine. A little sweet, but now head spinning.
Look what you did to
Don't
Razor.
worry, it's not just you. That was supposed to be about winemaking.
It didn't give a single
Give a
detail.
single
I was
detail.
actually listening to it. No, I was actually listening to it. And when it talked about like the fruits used, it said an adventurous courage. You know, that's not an actual fruit, but like, you know, he's being
Well,
figurative.
Maybe it's a little abstract and romanticized, but that's one of the defining features of Mondstadt poetry.
Okay, so let's try to pin this down. What did the poem say the ingredients
An
are?
adventurous courage. I remember that one.
An
That's all I remember.
explorer's courage.
Explorer's courage,
A
same
love
thing.
tender and true. A
How do you remember all of that?
and
Paimon!
a thousand winds?
Paimon, you're not supposed to remember better. You're not supposed to remember. You're not supposed to remember more than me, Paimon. What are you doing?
Nope. Paimon has absolutely
How do you remember that, but you make no
any of
connections?
these referred
Okay, I wouldn't be able to make any connections either with that, but
Look,
you know.
Deaf Bard, you clearly know what the whole thing means, so could you do us a favor and at least give us a
I know what he's gonna say now, right? He's gonna be like, oh, well, you'll figure it out as the festival progresses, you know?
You misunderstand me. I'm not trying to make you work for it.
Oh,
or
I did
anything,
misunderstand then.
But the lyrics
Oh, man.
are what they are. If there's anything they left out, out. Even I can't fill in the blanks. If you want to know the secret behind this sweet scent, you might have to start by rolling up your sleeves.
Rolling up our sleeves? You mean we need to go and make this wine for ourselves? And somehow that'll teach us everything we want to know?
I guess I was partially right.
Better not be a prank!
That we have to find out ourselves, so I don't know.
We've known each other for so long, and you still don't trust my intentions? Oh, the pain.
I trust. I want
Alright,
to
Razor.
try.
I got you, Razor.
I want to make wine and find answers.
I got you, Razor.
If I know how to make wine, then I know what is in father and mother's wine.
By reliving their actions, maybe we will understand what kind of people they were.
Right.
Very intuitive, Traveler.
I want to know about them.
Well, if you say so, Razor. Guess we'll have to take Tone Deaf Bard's word on this one. We'll give it a try. And as first-time winemakers, there's no shame if it turns out bad.
Don't worry, really. Freedom is the key.
Rosario is spying on us?
Not as hard as
Don't
you
act like I
think.
didn't see you there.
As long as you add ingredients to the mix in a spirit of joy and sincerity, I promise you will reap the rewards you wish for.
I will tell Poem to teacher. Then
Okay.
I need to think alone.
That's the spirit. So, how about we meet again in 2 days?
Another 2 days, huh?
Okay.
Why so
I
specific?
will
Why specifically
remember.
2 days?
See you then.
Alright, farewell, Razor. See you, man. There you go. Of Ballads and Brews, Act 1 complete. There's 2 more acts, so we're not done. There's 2 more acts. Now, do I have to do something to unlock the other parts? Or do I just get to play them? I'd very much like it if I could just play them. I'll click on this letter here. Autumn Crisis. Oh, these are like other quests. These are other quests. Now,
There are a ton of sellers at the
Oh, I don't.
Valeza Fest.
okay, I don't have
Should
to.
be some pretty cool stuff to check.
Okay, I don't have to wait. I don't have to do anything.
Let's go and browse while we still have the chance.
Okay, I thought it was gonna like pop up more quests because we just spamming me with quests at this point. These are all the quests for the what do you call that? From the actual festival itself. So I'm gonna do those later. What we're focused on is this Act 2, Bonds of Melody. I'm supposed to skip 2 days. I gotta do that. I forgot. But I didn't even check what time. Wait until 8:10. Razor decides to make some 1,000 wine personally to better understand his human parents. However, which ingredient specifically was Venti's song referring to? Find out in 2 days. 8 to 10. 8 to 10 in 2 days. Questioned who's better, Venti or Sucrose? I mean, if you ask in what context, I'd probably be able to answer you better. But if it just overall, just everything they can do, probably Venti. I mean, I'm not putting Sucrose down. It's just, the only thing I know about Sucrose is that when you swirl your element, you get elemental mastery. Or the characters who have the same element as what you swirl gets elemental mastery. So for example, if my Diluc like burns someone and Sucrose swirls it, he gets more elemental mastery. And he could also, proc Verdicent. Venti gives energy recharge of whatever element is caught in his ult, which is like the big tornado thingy. And he also, he has like the best CC in the game. He pulls everybody together. That's why he's the god of Animo. He's the god of CC. Which Animo is just pulling things together. That's how I think of it, at least. Completely biased, though, is my opinion on that. Here we go. Of Ballads and Brews, Act 2. Bonds of Melody.
It's almost time. Let's go meet. Huh? Where the heck's Razor? Paimon thought he would have been here by now.
I'm guessing Venti. She's a poet and she can make wine. Okay, so don't freak out when I tell you this, but Venti is a boy. I know. That I thought I'd tell you in case you didn't know. Because you said she. Anyways, let's continue the story.
He had a pretty big day when we last saw him. Do you think he fell asleep when he got back and is still snoozing away now?
Sounds more like something you'd do than Razor. Let's wait and see.
Fair enough. You're right. Let's keep waiting.
They said to meet up here, so I don't think we should go look for him or
Well,
anything. We just wait here.
Since we've got some time on our hands, let's put our heads together and try to figure out that poem.
Oh, do we get to do that little mini game?
Mentioned some ingredients, but they all sounded super
Do we get to do that little mini game where we like put ideas together, like from the Archon quest
An
and Sumeru?
explorer's courage, a love tender and true, a defender's will, and the
I can't-
thousand winds.
I can't. I literally cannot think of any ingredients that go with those
Do you
words.
have any ideas?
Maybe they aren't ingredients. Maybe they describe the wine's character.
Yeesh, that's even more abstract. How do we go about looking for this wine's character? Where do we start?
Welcome, Venti. Venti's ballad is here. That's it. The Adventurers Guild, the Church of Avonius.
Huh? Are you saying that it has something to do with Mondstadt's institutions?
Yes, and as for the word defender, it makes me think of the Knights of Avonius.
Wow. That actually makes a surprising amount of sense. So the poem wasn't talking about any specific ingredients after all. More like the general gist.
Yeah, that's Mondstadt speaking in poetry.
Now
That's
that
the
you
whole.
mention
That's the whole
it,
thing.
It just so happens that all the institutions you mentioned are organizers of the Vilesa Fest. Wait, this is way too big of a coincidence. That tone-deaf bard, did he just make all this up on the spot?
Perhaps he did as a way of helping us to help Razor.
In that case, the last part about the Thousand Winds Song of Cheer must be code for the toasting ceremony. Oh, now we're cooking!
Confident Paimon is.
Little recipe yet, tone-deaf bard.
I'm with you on
When
that.
Razor gets here, let's visit all the places you mentioned and talk to some people we know there. We definitely should be able to find some more clues that way. Mr. Honorary Knight!
Yo, it's Klee!
I'm sorry. I'm late.
Is she here to help us as well?
That's all right. They were just chatting. The
Wait,
travelers
does she have a
know
crayon?
smart, so
She doesn't have a crayon,
thanks to
right?
him, We're finally onto something.
I don't see a crayon. I think we're safe. Hello, Klee and Razor.
Hi. I was on my way. Then I saw Klee.
They let me out for Vilesa Fest.
Was she still in confinement?
Albedo is super busy helping Timaeus fix his recipe for an extra strong sobriety potion. So he doesn't have time to come play with me right now. I'm just playing by myself instead.
Honestly, it's personal preference. Whether you choose to use, like, Sucrose or Venti, it really is personal preference on whatever you can get. If you can't get Venti, then Sucrose is a good alternative. But if you can't get Venti, I, like, overall think Venti would be better. So, like, that's just my thoughts on it.
But it's so cool. All the grown-ups in Mondstadt are out to celebrate the festival.
But it's cool to see another Diluc main.
Everyone's smiling and having loads of fun. I wanted to join in too. So I made a whole bunch of stuff so I can celebrate with
They better not be
everyone
bombs.
in my very own way.
They better not be bombs.
Very own way? Uh-oh. This does not bode well coming from Klee. And that's when I bumped into Razor.
Phew, so bomb crisis was averted. I told you. If anything revolving around Klee, if she bring bombs to the vessel, I don't think that would have ended well. But it's averted. It's averted. As Traveler said, it's averted. Great job, Razor.
Razor was
Good job.
acting kind of different than
Good job.
usual. Like he was thinking about something. So I asked him what happened. And then Razor said that he was looking for his mommy.
I did not say mommy.
Oh, it's okay, silly. Mommies are important people, so finding your mommy is a super important job. That's why Klee's gonna come help.
Yo, it's my boy Bennett.
Finally.
Yo, what's poppin', Bennett?
Bennett?
Oh, look who's here. Hey, everyone.
He's one of my favorite characters, by the way.
Here.
If you couldn't
This is
tell
for
from
you.
my icon. Huh? Is that a small lamp grass? That's small lamp grass.
A small lamp grass?
Yep, that's right. I tripped up on it this morning and took a little tumble.
How'd you trip on
I did
that?
a full faceplant, but somehow this little thing came out completely unscathed. That's when I knew it was destined to go into your wine mix.
Bennett, how did you manage?
That's exactly what I just said. How? How do you trip with that little thing?
Huh. That's true. They do glow after all.
I mean, to be fair, they only glow at night. It doesn't help during the day. I don't think that's making it any better.
No.
But like,
I wasn't talking about the glowing. What I meant was they're really big and easy to spot. So I don't get how you didn't see it.
This is just Bennett's bad luck, you know, the whole thing behind his lore is that he has bad luck.
I was just running too fast and got careless, I guess.
Let's just go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
Maybe I won't tell them about the other phase plants that came after that.
So he fell multiple times.
Anyway, I've been all over the place trying to find Razor this morning. Everyone I asked told me I just missed him. Good thing I've caught up now. I can finally catch my breath.
What a trooper. Definitely time to take a break.
Thanks.
How did you know I need ingredients?
Oh, that? Yeah, interesting story. This lady came to see Master Cyrus, asking for the Adventurer Guild's support with the Vine Lisa Fest. She said she was a librarian.
Lisa.
Anyway, she mentioned your situation too, and asked if we could help.
Whoa. Lisa is doing some real work for once?
Lisa's doing some real work for once. That's like a reference to a very, very old quest. Like, it's one of the first Mondstadt quests, actually, that you get. Where, like, she's running around Mondstadt, not really doing any actual work. It was just, you know. Yeah, you know, but at a certain point, even for farming builds and stuff, like, when you finish building your characters and whatnot, that's it. Like, the whole, like, Genshin thing came out about, like, the end game not, you know, existing. And there isn't going to be anything past Spiralibus or whatnot. So I don't know what to say other than, like, Spiralibus is, like, the only end game content right now that you can consistently play until more story and stuff comes out. I know you feel, though, because I don't get to play Genshin, like, too much because there barely is anything that comes out. But at the same time, I have a lot of Sumeru to explore, and I didn't bother doing that yet, so... Yeah. Bennett's also crazy. I'm afraid of spiders. I don't know if Venti is, but I'm definitely afraid of spiders.
Oh, so that was Lisa? People say she's crazy intelligent, but just doesn't go out much. First time I've ever seen her. I thought long and hard about what ingredients to pick, and came up with a load of suggestions that I was gonna discuss with you. But then I realized that small lampgrass was clearly the best. It shines a light to guide the way for explorers in the dark. Doesn't that sound like a wonderful thing?
Oh, apologies for the trouble.
Ah, don't give me that. I get how you must be feeling about all of this. Besides, you gotta help out your friends, right? If my family, well, my dad's ever needed help one day, I know you'd be there for me too.
Yes.
Can I help too? Please take me with you, please. I want to join you.
You just can't say no to that face.
She's in high spirits today. She seems more excited by this festival than anyone.
She's just gonna add a bomb into the drink.
Bennett, before now, you never talk about your family.
Well, that's because I never met my parents. I was raised by some of the older adventurers in the guild. So, we're not exactly a typical family. But if you do want to hear about them, I can tell you some of my dad's stories. Okay, I'll start with the most awesome one.
Oh, Bennett. You can be Mommy's kid, just like Clee. My mom is super nice. She takes care of you.
Oh, man.
I really appreciate the thought, Clee, but I'm afraid I can't accept your offer. I already have my dad's and all my friends. And let's not forget that I'm the leader of Benny's Adventure
Benny's Adventure
Team. You don't need
Team.
to worry about me.
Oh, okay. I got it. Then have this.
Very tempting offer. Bennett, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one, Chief. I mean, it could just be a plushie, you know, it could just be completely harmless, or it can go very south from here. Now, the choice is up to you, Bennett, because I'm not being offered this gift, you are. So, be very cautious about your choice here. That's all I have to say.
A Jumpy Dumpty?
Yeah, it's a lazy, dopey, jumpy dumpty that always dozes and never explodes.
Okay, it never explodes.
I hope you guys can be best friends.
Are you sure it never explodes? Have you tested it?
Sure?
Yeah, that's the right question, Bennett.
Yep. Jumpy Dumpty will be happy to make a new friend too.
I'm also happy for you.
I still have to look for the greenness of Razor. Why don't you two go adventuring together?
Good idea. Maybe Klee will bring Bennett some good luck, and the adventure will go smoothly. And you might just find some treasures you'd never noticed before.
Yeah, that's the optimistic way of putting it.
Of course, it's also highly possible that Klee will be the only one who gets lucky.
Yeah.
Still, on the flip side, Klee won't be getting into any trouble with Bennett there, and this way she'll still get to enjoy the Vine Lace effect.
When two pyro characters team up.
Cool. Don't worry about a thing. We'll look after each other.
Yay! Adventure, treasure, Vine Lace Fest! Let's go! Oh, wait, but what about Wolfie? Wolfie,
She called him Wolfie.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, you'd better take care of Razor, okay? Make sure he finds his mommy.
He's still pissed about that. He didn't say that. He's just pissed about it. Leave it to us. Be careful.
Good luck.
All right. It's good seeing these.
See you later, folks.
It's good seeing some of the Mondstadt characters as well. You know, it's good to come back here. You know, we went to Liyue, we went to Inazuma, we went to Sumru. Now we get to finally come back and check up on the Mondstadt characters. It's not that long, but you know,
Such a good
yeah.
mood. Oh, Paimon almost forgot the whole reason we came.
Yeah, we got sidetracked really hard. So like about the ingredients.
Razor, the Traveler and Paimon were just chatting about the ingredients Venti mentioned in his poem. We think that they're actually a description of the wine's characteristics. Plus, it seems like each of them means something special to one of the 3 big institutions in Mondstadt. What's wrong? Something on your mind? Do you want to talk about it?
Yes. These days, I think a lot.
That's
I
good.
am not smart. Not like teacher. Not like traveler. But I still have to think. Everyone is ready to help, but some things I must do myself. I don't understand human father and mother, but I must find a way to understand. Maybe I can learn about other people's father and mother first, then think about my own father and mother. That's why I want to ask questions.
That's great. Keep at it, and you'll definitely find the answer eventually.
So we're just gonna go ask people stuff.
Never knew Bennett is like me. When he talks about dads, his scent changes. Warm. Like a bed of straw in the sun.
That's fun for people to speak to.
Yeah, we should head back into the city. Let's find a friendly face at the Church of Favonius. Now, who does Razor know best at the church?
Excuse me? I couldn't help but overhear you're about to head back into the city. Is that right?
So just this random fruit seller just
I'm
comes out of
waiting on a
nowhere.
fruit cart from the city. It should be
You
here
want me to
now,
just go get
but
it?
I'm getting worried that something may have happened on the way. But I can't leave the festival to check up on it.
Okay.
Would you be able to do me a huge favor and keep an eye out for the cart on your way back?
Could this be a sign?
Well, if it's on the way.
Okay, we go. I go too. Everyone helps me. Now I have chance to help everyone.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
You think if we help him, he'll give us a fruit? Because he's a fruit seller? And do you think that we can use that fruit? Yo, I'm walking up. Please tell me you didn't just start dialogue with someone else. It
Wait!
started dialogue with someone
Honorary
else.
Knight! And Paimon, the best guide into that.
It did.
I humbly beg for your assistance.
I was just about to go do something. You can't just cut me off from my road.
Did Paimon hear that right? Is Paimon finally starting to make a name for
Paimon,
herself?
don't let your ego eat at you. Come on.
Oh, wait. Haven't we met?
Yes, in the main hall of the Knights of Avonius headquarters. I don't know why you remember that, but you do.
That's right. I am Bernhard, a member of the logistics company under Captain Hertha. Normally, I would hope to become better acquainted before asking for a favor like this, but time's running out, so I really have no choice. Please help me rescue the charity event.
Rescue?
The charity event? Oh, right! Master Jean mentioned that. So, what's happened?
Well, the Knights of Favonius wants to run a stall during the festival. The idea is for all profits from the sales to go to charity. Specifically, the funds will provide support to disadvantaged children and elderly citizens. We drew lots to decide whose job it would be, and as it happened, I was the lucky winner. I really didn't want to screw this up, so I asked all around for advice, but my experience is in inventory and shipping. Now I'm supposed to run a whole shop, but it took me forever just to think of what to sell.
I think I might know what this starts.
I'm already completely out of my depth.
I think this starts the like, I know there's a part where we have to like run a shop or something. I don't remember exactly how it was, but I know we have to like run a shop or something for one of the events in this festival.
And that is why I humbly beseech you to render your assistance.
I understand.
Also, no need to be so formal. So, you said this is to help out the kids and old folks of Mondstadt, right? Sounds like a great cause. He's an honorary knight, and Paimon's a longtime friend of Favonius. We'll be more than happy to do our part.
As Paimon says, we are happy to help.
Oh, I can't thank you enough. Right, let me get down to brass tacks. Before we can open shop, we need to amass a supply of fair brew jellies. This is the basic currency that we will use when running the stall. The wine merchants in the area are in dire need of raw ingredients for winemaking. Sell them raw ingredients and they will pay you generously in fair brew jellies. Also, there are some international customers looking to purchase beverages in bulk during the Weinlesefest period. In the interest of establishing a long-term business relationship, these customers are usually willing to offer a generous price. And there's also room for negotiation with the wine merchants. The price difference is ours to keep as commission, and you can cash that amount in for fair brew jellies.
So to sum up, our job is to sell ingredients to the wine merchants and place orders for the international customers, making sure to negotiate the price, right? Huh. Sounds much easier than Paimon imagined.
We're pretty good at this. Oh yeah, no, we did do negotiation stuff
Really?
before.
Well, that's
We did do
wonderful.
negotiation stuff
I
before.
have one order here with me already. Mr. Chevirme from Sumeru wishes to purchase 50 crates of fruits of the festival. These beverages can
Oh,
be
that's
bought
the
in
fruits of the
Angel
festival.
Shell
Isn't that a recipe that we
The
just got?
shopkeeper's name is Georg.
I literally bought that from him first thing.
He's a very nice man, but he won't be pushed around. Please consider the price carefully and try to reach a good deal with Georg. I should carry on setting up the stall now. Once you've gathered enough fair brew jellies, come back here and we'll take it from there. You won't need to worry about supplies for the shop. I'm already in contact with the suppliers, and they'll send everything over once the funds are in place.
Alright, sounds good. We'll find the funds and you sort out the shop.
This is an enormous help. Thank you both ever so much.
Okay, so I think this was a side quest. That was very much a side quest. Charity event. Yep, that was a. I started the side quest. Didn't want to start the side quest, but they put it right here, and they made it one of those quests that if you just walk up to the NPC, it starts the quest. You don't have to talk to him to start it. So that's not what we're doing, though. We want to finish all 3 acts of the Ballads and Brews, and I'll do all of that another time. Is this the main story? Okay, it is. I'm about to say, if I got cut up by another side quest, that would have been like crap. Oh, Bennett and D-Luke work really well together.
But what are these hilly trails doing here? Do they want some fresh fruit now, too?
They're not. Yeah, they're definitely not gonna sell us no lamp grass. That's not a fruit, is it? No, it's not.
To the rescue!
This is the cart that we were supposed to rescue, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Where's the cart? Oh, I get to trial Razor? They're making me trial Razor. Did they give him a cool stuff? They gave him the Snow Tomb Star Silver, which is not a bad choice on him, because that's like one of the few physical damage weapons for claymores. Can I slice you? I'm using him for the sake of immersion. I could easily clear these guys, but like, I gotta stay immersed. Razor, why are you like lagging me, Razor? My game was perfectly fine until they gave me this trial Razor. That was pretty simple.
Finally! These hilly trails are a little too obsessed with food for their own good. But never mind that. Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
Phew. I'm fine, thanks to you. You were just in time. Any later and all you found here is a pile of pulp. And I don't think there'd be much left of the fruit either.
They're still waiting for you at the festival. Keep your eyes peeled on the road.
Got it. Well, thanks again. I'd better not delay this delivery any longer. So, goodbye and happy Vine Lace Fest.
You
thanks
too.
to you too, kiddo.
What is it, Razor? You seem a little,
Enemy following.
Enemy? I think we're a little closer.
Why is Rosario stalking us? I noticed it from earlier.
On some level, you could even say that we're brother and sister.
Wait a minute.
Rosaria, what the heck are you doing here? Wait. Actually, turning up at random places. Okay.
Yeah, you're right, Paimon.
Question. What the heck do you mean, brother and sister?
Varka taught you how to use that sword, I take it. Swift but powerful. I can spot that old-timer style anywhere. I see you're not much of a talker. Well, there's something else you could learn from Varka. Never lost for words, even when he has nothing to say. It'd be good conversation practice for you. Just a shame we have no idea when he'll be back.
It's okay. I will wait.
Brother and sister? Varka?
Do I want to draw a theory that, like, Rosaria and Razor are like brothers? Or brother and sister, I mean? Are they, like... I don't want to just, like, throw that theory out there and someone just says, yeah, they are. Because I didn't complete the quest yet. I think we'll figure that out by the end of this.
Varka is a father figure
Something like that.
them, so that makes them family.
Okay. You know, Paimon, that's a
Not
better...
blood.
That's a better analysis, Paimon. Thank you for correcting me.
Well, blood relations are overrated anyway, don't you think?
I think the bond of blood is a strong one. Hard to say. Yeah, well, because, you know, the whole Genshin Impact storyline revolves around, you know, either looking for, you know, his sister. That's the entire Genshin storyline. Like, what we're, like, trying to, the base of the storyline. So, like, of course he's going to defend that.
I almost forgot. You have a sister.
Cold, dark grown-up. You also don't remember what your real mother and real father look like?
Huh. So you're helping him dig up some info on his biological parents. And trying to help him build a concept of family along the way.
You could say that. Just gathering some reference
All
material.
right, you got me. I barely have any memories of my birth parents. The last time I saw them was long before I had any understanding of the world around me. But that seems pretty common. Even in this day and age, there are plenty of people in the world who can't stop thinking about their families, but will never get to see them. Anyway, if you're never gonna meet someone, it's not worth spending mental energy on them. It's more important to focus on the kind of person you want to become.
No, you are wrong about this.
Oh, Razor standing up for his ideals. I'll put on auto.
Lupical protect each other. Human family also important. Must care about them.
Fine. So let's say you do find out who your parents were and they were saints. Or the opposite, they were complete monsters. What then? How would that affect your life choices? What would you do about it?
Whew, Rosaria's take is a little on the nose. That's a hard one for Razor to answer.
But it's normal to be curious. The urge to know is understandable.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to make this any more difficult than it already is. But Razor's feeling lost and confused right now. And all the other Mondstatters we know are too sunny and bright.
That is 100%
like
true.
It really is.
That is 100% true. That everybody in Mondstadt is usually too optimistic about everything. That's what she means when she says too sunny.
The sun nurtures many good things, but it can't do anything about the problems lurking in the shadows.
Wow, Rosaria.
All right, I'll leave it there. Take this flower. It's icy cold, just like me.
Ingredient?
Barbara's busy preparing the sung poetry
Ingredient?
event for the Vine Lace Fest. She couldn't get away, so I picked an ingredient out on behalf of the church.
But can we really use a mist flower? Won't it freeze the entire barrel?
No, not now that I've dealt with it. The bard did say to think freedom, didn't he? So go on, take it. It won't be a problem.
I feel like as we just go on with this quest, we're just gonna keep getting the things that we need for the actual, you know, for the actual brew of the wine. So far we've got a lamp grass, and then now we got a mist flower, and I guess we're gonna get more from there.
You're more thoughtful than Paimon.
Yeah, just tell her like that, Paimon.
You heard the bard
Yeah, dude.
Spying on us?
I mean, yeah,
Thank
I noticed
you.
it.
Don't mention it. It's nothing. Varka's been a big help to me in the past, so just consider it returning a favor. Besides, if I'm your older sister, I might as well act like it. Good luck finding your answers.
Now you see her, now you don't. I'm on slow.
Yeah, she just doesn't. We didn't even see her walk away. She just disappeared.
Oh well. As
It does,
far
but that's a
as
different plan.
the crew goes,
That's
was
a-
pretty awkward, but still counts, right? Now that's left is the Knights of Avonius.
Razor's in his own dimension again. The mist flower is like a different. It's like one of those flowers that just like frees up everything around it, and if you use pyro on it, it disables it.
Razor, are you still thinking about what Rosaria said?
Her
took it to heart.
words are like mist flower. They are cold, and they sting.
Look at Razor using poetry in his language.
Cold also good for wounds, like wolf hook.
I thought wolf hooks were like spiky.
I need to think about it. Maybe then I will understand.
It'll take some time. There's no need to rush it. We'll wait for you.
Okay, I will come with you. I think while we walk.
Okay. Go to the Knights of Avonius headquarters. That's 300 meters away. I'm teleporting. I'm not walking there. But yeah, I feel like that's what this quest is gonna be. We're just gonna like get all the ingredients that we need to brew with the wine as we progress, and that'd be it. I mean, it makes it very obvious when we get an an ingredient. It makes it very obvious because it shows on the screen that the ingredient. It flashes it. So maybe that's the final part of this quest when we actually brew it. I don't know how many ingredients we need, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure it out by the end of the quest line. I hope. Unless they cliffhanger me until I finish the entire festival, in which case that'd be sad. I feel like there will be an epilogue quest. Like, that's kind of how they do these. But there's only 3 acts out right now, so I'll do everything that I can. Was that Kaya and who else? I didn't get to see them. Oh, Lisa.
You're the best person for this.
Oh, just in time. Lisa and I were just talking about Razor's situation. Where were we? Ah, yes. The barrel.
Huh?
But obviously the Knights part is supposed to be a defender's will, but what kind of ingredient is a barrel?
So she took it as the barrel being an ingredient. Obviously, that's not what he meant, Paimon. Seems entirely reasonable for me. Why'd you say that right after that? Oh, no, that's a choice for me. That's not what he meant.
Fair enough.
Stop thinking so hard, Paimon. Please.
Oh, Paimon, don't worry. You'll get your ingredient. I've already tasked someone with sorting it out. The person is very conscientious and wants to properly research their contribution.
It's Albedo.
So it may take
It's
some
Albedo.
time.
I heard
Hopefully
research.
It'll be worth the wait.
I heard research, and the first thing that came to my mind was Albedo, right? He's doing something right now. That's probably what he's doing, researching the ingredient
As for
that
the
he needs.
barrel, how else were you planning on mixing all the ingredients? Surely not in the giant cooking pot at Dada Upa Gorge.
Ah, the memories. Ah, the memories of going to that place and, like, 1v10ing all the hilly trails there. That would be a suspicious 1,000 win wine. I hate that. I hate when he makes references that only the players would understand. Because, like, when you make a suspicious dish, it's a version of the dish that, it has less stats than it normally would. And, there's certain ways to, like, get this special kind of dish. One of them, like, one notable way is, I think, with Ayato and Hutao, I think, have that passive where when they cook something, they can get a suspicious version of the dish. And it's like a low-grade version of of whatever it is.
After much deliberation,
I don't know why I sat here and
this
explained
was a
that.
job for the most
I just-
sensible and savviest member in our
I
ranks,
understood it, that's why.
the cavalry captain. So I asked him to take a trip to the Dawn Winery and somehow bring back a wine barrel.
All right, spare me the flattery, Lisa. We're all friends here, and I know you're only trying to help your student. But
Yeah,
I
just,
haven't
like,
been
just
back
shove
here
the
in a
barrel
long
into the-
time.
into
This
the
could be
wine.
quite difficult to accomplish in just a single trip.
Difficult? For you? Don't be silly. Negotiating is your biggest strength. Vine Laserfest is one of the most important festivals in Mondstadt, and you know how D-Luke thinks better than anyone. Just drop a few little hints, like how this is the first festival Mondstadt has had in a long time. We're short on much-needed supplies for a multitude of...
Also, he's gonna just ask. He's gonna bargain with D-Luke for a barrel. He's gonna bargain with D-Luke on getting a barrel. Why don't we just go do it?
I guarantee you he'll offer to help out with finances and sourcing goods.
Lisa's literally trying to extort Master D.
It's just something.
I suppose. All right, I'll head out right away.
Wow, he didn't take much persuading. And Paimon was just about to thank Lisa for the things she's been doing for Razor behind the scenes.
I mean, that would be a cool feature if those kinds of foods did have random effects. But the most that I know about them, I'm pretty sure they just give a less stats than whatever the normal dish is. Because there's like 3 versions of the dish. There's a suspicious dish, the normal dish itself, and then the perfect version of the dish if you like cook it really good. And then like that gives the most stats. So I'm assuming that the suspicious one just gives less stats.
Oh, Paimon doesn't even know whose side to be on anymore.
It's okay, Paimon. Don't think about it too much.
Traveler and teacher did a lot for me. A lot of work, but me, I still can't answer questions. So useless.
Razor, don't think that way, buddy. Come on.
Dear me, what's gotten you so upset, my little wolf cub? We can't have you being so down in the dumps.
Some questions you can't stop thinking about. Maybe in information overload. One of the two.
Ah, I see. Cutie, how about you keep Kaya company while I stay here and help Razor process his feelings? As his teacher, I owe him some tutelage anyway. Come and collect him in a few days' time. The last ingredient should be ready by then as well.
Let me guess. 2 days.
Splendid. I was just thinking about how nice it would be to have some company on my trip.
Are we gonna go with you while you negotiate with D-Luke? He's gonna be like, oh, you have the traveler with you. Yeah, sure. Just here, have the barrel.
I
yeah,
don't
just
know
take it.
what is right, but I trust teacher. I accept.
Okay. It's a plan then.
Run along now. And don't forget to tell D-Luke that the Knights of Favonius send our regards.
Okay, we're going with him, and we're gonna come back in 2 days. He said few days, and if we're following the pattern here, it's every 2 days that we end up doing something with the quest, right? Even though D-Luke's right here, we could just ask him, but this is the wrong D-Luke, so we have to go talk to the other one. I should have checked if I had any suspicious dishes just to be sure, but I don't think I have any. I have Ayato, but I don't think I've ever cooked with him. Alright, let me check. Quick inventory check. See if I have any suspicious dish. To be honest, I don't think I have any suspicious dishes that I know of. But like this is like the yeah, I do. This is a suspicious rice pudding. Restores 70 stamina. This is the delicious version, which is 100. This one gives 70, and then this one gives 100 stamina. I don't have the middle version of this. I don't know why, but yeah, that's that. So it gives less stats. Onward to the Dawn Winery to see my favorite character in this game. I wish I had a Yolanda in this party so I could just run over there.
You're fond of a good drink, aren't you? Vine Laserfest must be right up your alley. Kaya?
Oh, I'm sorry. My mind was elsewhere. What was your question?
Ugh. Never mind. Nothing that important.
He's just not listening, He's just thinking about other things like how am I gonna convince him? Well, I mean, like I said, it's gonna be way easier with us being here. Oh, he's gonna just see us behind there. He's gonna see us, and then he's just gonna give us the barrel. That's how I see it working. But let's see how this dialogue is.
Hi there, Master D-Luke.
Oh, I was just wondering who'd be coming all the way out here during the Vine Laserfest. So, it's you two. and you.
That's his reaction to seeing Kaya. Yeah, and you too.
Brr, so cold. Almost enough to make me feel unwelcome here, Master D-Luke. Don't forget that this is my home, too. I'm fairly certain that taking a trip home during festival season is a universal custom, common to all the cultures of Teyvat.
Please get to the point.
The point is one that you've already raised yourself. The Weinlese Fest. To celebrate this long-awaited festival, the Acting Grand Master has been coordinating with both the Church and the Adventurers Guild to host a series of events. Unfortunately, given the financial situation of the Knights of Favonius, well, I'm sure you can imagine.
That they want money?
And the Knights of Favonius's woes have what exactly to do with me?
Hey, no need to be so cruel. Even I'm not going to take that. Everyone's just doing the best they can for Mondstadt. Now, I can't remember the last time I tasted Dawn Winery's Weinlese Fest special. And I'm sure the Mondstadt populace would echo this sentiment. Are you going to deny others the opportunity to drink to their heart's content just because you don't like to drink yourself?
Check it out. Kaya's not so subtly asking for freebies. He's actually doing it.
What a guy.
Anyway, speaking of the Knights, everyone dearly hopes that you'll rejoin our ranks again one day. We'll be one big happy family again.
Sorry, Kaya. You clearly don't understand. That's not gonna happen. That's how D-Luke looks all the time. He always looks fed up with life, like all the time. That's the look that that's just the look he gives off.
If we were able to enjoy the sterling reputation of Master D-Luke, I'm sure people would be queuing for our charity booth all the way to Falcon Coast.
Give that silver tongue of yours a rest. You might need it to maintain public order at the festival. Duly noted on the financial issues you raised. I'll have Elzer follow up with Hertha in more detail. And I just so happen to have a batch of wine that I can offer as a token of appreciation to everyone that has been working so hard for the festival. Shall I address it to you personally?
That would be an absurd request, even for me. The words, with compliments from the Dawn Winery, ought never be preceded by, to the cavalry captain. Is that not the unwritten rule?
You're better informed than I thought. In that case, I will leave this with Adelind and keep everything anonymous.
I really can't thank you enough.
Master D-Luke is so generous. That's all Paimon needs to get that warm, fuzzy feeling. Which is just as well, since you won't be allowed to drink a drop.
Huh. Are you two here regarding the Weinlese Fest too?
Actually, we're here about Razor. We could just be like, we could be insanely straight up with him and be like, we need a barrel. And we just need a barrel. You tell D-Luke you're helping Razor to make 1,000-win wine.
Poor Razor. He grew up so fast. And he's still looking for his father. Master D-Luke, we really ought to lend him a hand.
How come Klee said he's looking for his mom, but Kaya says he's looking for his dad? It might make more sense to them, but it's gonna get confusing for everyone else.
It's okay. I understand. We have a spare barrel in the winery. It's a little old, but it's been specially treated for durability. You could leave it next to a flaming flower all day and there wouldn't be a scratch. I think that one should satisfy
Oh, so
your
it's
needs.
a fireproof barrel. Let's take it.
Great, we'll take it. When can we come fetch it?
No need. I'll have someone deliver it to the festival market. Just collect it from the Angel's Share stand.
Okay.
Aw, you always make things so nice and easy for us, Master D-Luke. Thanks a lot. Razor will really appreciate it.
You're more than welcome. Helping each other is what friends do.
Wonderful. Always eager to help. And never forgets to return a favor. That's the Master D-Luke I know.
Get ready for an insult.
Oh, it's nearly dinner time.
Oh, never mind. He didn't throw an insult.
For a meal?
How time flies. I'll be on my way then.
How did you put it? Ah, yes. Taking a trip home during festival season is a universal custom, common to all the cultures of Teyvat. Now that even Master D-Luke has made an offer, are you quite sure you won't stay for a meal after coming all this way?
I mean, he did say that. He did say that.
I couldn't possibly, Adelind. I wouldn't want to trouble you.
Oh, don't say that. How often do I get a chance to indulge my dear Master Kaya, tea for the cavalry captain when you visit in an official capacity doesn't count. I only get to spoil you if you let me cook for you.
Well then, what happened to you? Lost for words?
D-Luke, you...
Surely you wouldn't dream of disappointing
The more the merrier.
All right, then. I'll take you up on the offer. Adeland, one more set of cutlery, please, if you'd be so kind.
The group dines to the sound of Kaya's jesting and D-Luke's disapproving grunts.
Paimon's so full. Adeline's cooking's amazing. Everything looked and tasted so beautiful.
A waterproof bear. The reason I said fireproof is because that same plant that we put in or that we got as ingredient that like gives off cryo, which is ice, right? And the thing that D-Luke said is that if you put that barrel next to the fire version of that flower, which gives off fire, it wouldn't go anywhere. So that's why I said it was fireproof. I don't know about it being waterproof, but wait, no. They're telling us to mix the wine in there, so it will be fine. It should 100% be fine, right? I think. Anyways, thank you for your hospitality. I enjoyed it as well.
Glad you liked it. You're welcome to join again anytime.
Oh? Then I may have to tag along on the Traveler's adventures more often in the future.
Ugh, Kaya's back to his usual ways.
All right, now that our task is complete and our bellies are full, it's time for me to get back to work.
Take care, Master Kaya. Have a safe trip back.
Alright, we gotta go pick up the barrel.
We should get going
See them
as
in a couple
well.
days.
Lisa's taking care of Razor, but the Vine Fest can't do without us. See you next time, Master D-Luke.
Indeed. Goodbye.
See you later, D-Luke. Hello. You have anything to say?
Family, huh? Don't mind me. You should probably head back and get some rest. I'm not the most familiar with Razor, but you can contact me if you ever need help.
It's been a while since I've seen like normal D-Luke. Because I'm always using the skin D-Luke. It's like, yo, what's up, D-Luke? How you doing, man? Oh, look, wait, gotta take the picture. Which one's the real D-Luke? I wonder. Alright, time to leave the Dawn Winery. The quest is just to leave the Dawn Winery. I don't know exactly where I'm going, so I can't teleport out to go somewhere else. Specifically. But I'm assuming that barrel should be ready whenever it is. And we have to go see them again in a couple days. I think we have to get the barrel first before we do that. To mix the ingredients. Oh! Ballads and Brews Act 2 complete. Well, that was something. Now, for the last act. It's not like the length of like an Archon quest or something, like each one. So it's nice to play through all of us. All right, wait until 2 days. What did I say? What did I say? Wait until 2 days later. It's always 2 days. That's the flow of all of these. It doesn't even say a time. It just says wait 2 days. Yeah, it is most definitely in the thumbnail as well. All three of them. But like, even these like event type story quests are enjoyable to play through because you get to see, all the old characters again. Like when you start, like this is where you start in Mondstadt, and so when that started. Ballads and Brews, Act 3, Aroma of the Past. I don't even have like a quest NPC to see to start this.
The Knights of Avonius would help us get ingredients for Razor's wine, right? They should probably be ready by now. Let's go check.
Yeah, let's do that. Right. So, like, coming back to Mondstadt, it just, like, I don't know, it's refreshing to see some of the characters again. Like, I mean, we only get to see them probably... We get to rarely see them because, we're, like, out in Sumru right now. Everything's focused on Sumru. And, we get a couple events where we come back to Mondstadt or Liyue or maybe even Inazuma. And, you take it in while you can. This is, like, the third festival that's ever happened in Mondstadt. And, like, I still think, like, I think the first festival was the best one. Just because, I think it was the Windbloom Festival. That was the best one, because it had a bunch of, like, co-op minigames, and it was pretty cool. That was my favorite. That's a personal favorite.
Sucrose, wait!
Noelle? Oh, so they're introducing us to her as if we don't know her. I clearly did her story quest, so we know her. I don't know whether they... You guys know who Noelle is. Or if you don't, pretend you do.
Please stop her.
Sucrose? Where are you running off to?
Whoa, you scared Paimon.
Dude, that wasn't very scary. you just like suddenly stop and look at each other. Whoa, you scared Paimon. That doesn't even look very realistic.
What's gotten the two of you so worked up?
Sucrose and I agreed to present the wine ingredient to you together. But when she heard that Razor will be showing up, she insisted that she won't spend a moment longer here than she has to.
I'm not good at dealing with strangers. Anyway, as long as the ingredient gets into the right hands, that's all that matters.
Huh.
Oh, that won't do. We worked on this together, and we should present it together. I can't take credit for what you did.
It's not about the credit. Wait, so does this mean the Knights of Favonius' ingredient is a product of bioalchemy?
Yes, it's a quadruple sweetness sunsetia.
Okay. There's a third ingredient.
Quadruple sweetness? But aren't regular ones sweet enough as it is? Also, why isn't Seria?
Okay, let me give you the full story. I love the scent of wine, and after reading up on the art of winemaking, I have grasped some of the key principles. In short, whatever ingredients you use, it's essential to include something sweet. In an attempt to select the most suitable ingredient, I gathered samples of all the sweet plants and fruits I could find in the Mondstadt area. Then, I tried them all in turn and took detailed notes.
Okay.
I also factored in the differences between the same ingredient grown in different locations. For instance, sweet flowers from Springvale are a little sweeter than those at Cape Oath.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of work.
It was no problem at all. Just my duty as a maid of Favonius. The chance to source the Defender's will on behalf of the Knights of Favonius is a huge honor for me.
Noelle, your eyes are sparkling. But Paimon thinks it could be because of Lisa's brainwashing.
Paimon, don't ruin the moment. Paimon, please, don't ruin the moment.
Anyway, I was worried that my evaluation would be too subjective if only I were involved. Thankfully, I ran into Sucrose the other day on her way out of the lab.
Oh no!
What is it, Sucrose?
I just remembered why I left the lab that day. I was supposed to go and fetch some lab equipment we imported recently.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That look on your face seems to say you forgot all about it and have been in the lab this whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault, really. I'll go and see Marjorie about the equipment shortly. Carry on, Noelle.
Oh, okay. Anyway, Sucrose is a true professional when it comes to this kind of research. I showed her my list, and she made some extremely valuable
When I heard research, right, the first thing that came to mind was Albedo, right? And if I had to pick a second character that would come to mind, it would definitely be Sucrose, because Sucrose is like Albedo's assistant. But I didn't think that Sucrose would be here. I thought actually Albedo would show up. But
Please,
hey, that's cool as well.
You don't need to go out of your way to compliment me. Noelle filled me in on the background of the whole situation. I was moved to see how seriously she took this task, even though she'd never even met Razor before. However, none of the potential ingredients she had identified were perfect candidates, in my opinion. What we needed was a fruit high in sugar and easily fermentable. After a final look at Noelle's list, I picked the Sunsetia sample from near Cider Lake as a basis, with a view to improving it. Using bioalchemical techniques, we were able to amplify the sweetness, then conduct a few tests to compare the results against the benchmarks.
Watching Sucrose work on an experiment when she's in the zone blew me away. Such focus and determination.
I already said don't compliment me. Anyway, the result of our research is the Epsilon Series Tetrasweet Sunsetia, Variation 63. And it's finally ready. The sweetness has been verified through rigorous testing.
Is that safe?
And the size and color are both optimal, too.
Is that safe?
Noelle shortened the name to Quadruple Sweetness Sunsetia.
That sounds way I mean that sounds way better.
It can't be produced on a very large scale under the current conditions. But as long as we have...
Yeah, no, a full one is definitely enough. That's it. I mean, it's only one bottle of wine that we're making. This is more than... Can I have a little bite just to taste? Yo, what happens if I pick that option?
What's wrong with you?
I wanted to know what would happen if I said that option, Paimon. I'm
Traveler,
sorry.
there's something else I'd like to share with you.
What's up?
Growing up, I was lucky. I was never the best at dealing with other people, but my parents never placed any expectations on me. They never said to me, you need to be more sociable, or anything like that. They just said I should do what I enjoy. So, I'm well aware that I'm one of the lucky ones. I haven't lived Razor's life, and I can't pretend to imagine what it must have been like. So, I don't know how much it will mean coming from me, but I truly hope he can find happiness and spend his life doing what he loves.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll deliver the message for you. I'll deliver the message for you. Oh, well? Hey, is that Razor? Is that
Sorry.
Razor? Hey, what's up, Razor?
Teacher,
Yeah, she just disappeared.
forgot
She just
about the
disappeared.
time.
Sucrose is
Kept
gone.
talking and talking.
That's all right. We were just chatting. Whoa, deja vu. Paimon said the exact same thing 2 days ago.
2 days ago, huh? Is that your favorite time? Hoyoverse?
Wait a sec. Where did Sucrose go?
Paimon, you cannot tell me you didn't just notice her, like, disappear. Like, I mean, I saw it.
Wow.
She disappeared the moment he
Disappeared
came
the
in.
moment he opened the door. Hello, I'm Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Hi.
Here's our ingredient for you. Oh, but I can't take full credit for it. I had help from an alchemist, but right now, she,
She's a little busy with work. Yeah, that's the cover up we're going with.
Yes. It's a shame she couldn't be here to present it to you in person.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Smells like potion, nectar, and anemo crystal fly.
Razor, that is, like, dead accurate. What?
Wow. Nothing gets past your nose, does it?
This sunsetia is sweeter than ones I have smelled before. Clee said alchemy is amazing. It can make things better.
That's right. I hope that this sweet fruit will help you brew the sweetest wine.
Oh, yeah. I said I would pass the message, right? And I gotta hold my word, okay? The Alchemist Girl also had a message to pass on. Spend your life doing what you love.
Thank you all. When she has time, I want to thank her also.
I mean, I understand that, Razor, but she's busy.
Leave that to me. I'll figure out a way to persuade her to not work so hard all the
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
so
that.
that I can introduce
Uh-huh.
you to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, I will wait.
Oh, yeah, Sucrose is very shy. That's her character. That's just Sucrose's character. She's very shy. Introverted, likes working in the lab alone. That's Sucrose's character.
All right. Now that we have all the ingredients, we can finally start making the wine. For that, we'll need a barrel, which, if Paimon remembers correctly, is waiting for us at the Angel Share stand.
Mm-hmm.
Noelle, we're gonna head off now.
We're gonna go
Good
pick
luck
that barrel
with
up.
everything. See you next time.
Was it just 3 ingredients? Is that it? So we have ingredient number 1 was the small lamp grass. Then we have the mist flower as the second ingredient. The third ingredient is a quadruple sweetened sunsieta. And now we just got to throw them into the barrel and do a little mixing. I think that's it. I don't know if we have another ingredient. I think that might just be it. But you know, we'll figure out what happens now once we go get that barrel. Wait, am I not? I thought I was supposed to. Oh, the Angel Share stand. So the stand that's over here. I thought they actually wanted me to go to Angel Share and pick it up. Can't wait to brew this very, very quadruple alchemic sweetened wine that everyone came together to produce. Oh, was that Clee and... Is that Diona? Clee and Diona. What are they doing here? They're just chilling in front of the...
Unbury Knight Razor, over here! Look who it is!
Wow, it's Diona! Paimon was sure we'd run into you at the Cat's Tail stand sometime, but so far, we haven't seen you all festival.
Yeah, you know, I'm surprised we didn't see Diona in the festival. She's a bartender.
Ooh, traitors.
Huh? And they call me they call me a traitor for like accepting something from the Dawn Winery. I'm assuming. Angel Share.
What?
Yeah, so the angel share and or she doesn't like the cat's tail. I mean, no, she works for the cat's tail. She doesn't like angel share. That's her lore.
Mad.
Oh well, we're about to. The bartender at the cat's tail hates all alcoholic beverages, but has a rare talent for bartending.
He told me the whole story. So, this bright idea was the brainchild of you two? How could you? Razor is Daddy's friend, and he was a good influence, right up until you got him interested in wine.
Oh, so that's what she's mad about. She's mad about us getting him interested in wine. But like, Diana, I don't think you understand. This is not like for him to drink. This is like, it goes deeper than that, Diana. You wouldn't understand unless we explained it. You wouldn't understand.
Razor, you better promise me that you won't turn into one of those old booze hounds.
She doesn't want him to drink.
Silly slumps over the bar and bursts into tears.
I don't understand.
Of course you're not gonna understand.
Sounds like there's been some crossed wires here.
Should we clear it up?
Hey, what exactly did you say to Diona?
I told her that Razor's looking for his mommy with the honorary knight's help, and you both seemed really sad and said you needed some wine, so maybe
That's not how you should have said it, Clee. I understand the effort, but that's not the right way.
Diona said, "Clee, say no more. I'm getting involved in this if it's the last thing I do."
Well.
Then we came here.
Well.
Okay. Hyman doesn't even know where to start. Diona, it sounds like Clee left out a few important details in this.
Is she even gonna let us explain ourselves?
The record straight.
You explain the situation to Diona. Okay, so we do get to explain it.
So you're saying Razor wants to make the same wine that his mother and father once made, so he can learn more about them?
Yeah, that's the best way. Yeah,
better not be making
that's the best way to explain
try
it.
To pull the wool over my eyes.
No way. Absolutely not.
Sorry, Diona. It was all Clee's fault for not explaining it properly. So, are you still mad? Or can you help Razor make the wine? I caught a bunch of fish for us to eat. And you can pack Todoko too if you want.
I wasn't that angry.
I mean, you did look pissed.
We're just trying to help. I understand. I just don't want Razor being led astray, that's all. That's why I may have raised my voice a little bit just now. Well, since none of you plan on drinking it, then I suppose I can help you just this once despite my reservation.
So are you mixing it for us? Or what? I mean, because I, like...
But I need you to know that I'm a mixer.
A mixer,
not
okay.
a brewer. So I'm used to working with the finished product. If you really want me to start with a bunch of raw ingredients, that's fine. But I can't make any promises about how it'll turn out.
Diona has this curse that whatever she brews, even if she tries to make it a bad drink, that it always turns out to be a good drink. I don't remember what it was called. It was like the curse of like a spring or something. I don't remember. But yeah, she like has this curse where every drink that she brews turns out to be a good drink, no matter what bad ingredients she puts in.
Yay! Diona is the best!
Just some context for anything that happens next. Don't worry, Diona, you got this.
Bunch of flatterers. Now watch this.
Diana puts her signature mixological magic to work.
All done! That was quick!
That's a small barrel.
Now we just need to find a place to store it. We wait for a windier day. Does that mean we need to put it somewhere exposed to the wind?
Okay, so I say curse, like it sounds like a good thing, but I say curse because she doesn't, like Diona's whole like backstory is that she's trying to make a drink that basically that nobody likes. She's working hard on making a drink that nobody likes. But she keeps making good drinks, which makes her a good bartender.
Maybe windrise? Very windy.
Yep. If you say the word windy, that's the first place on every Mondstatter's mind.
Cool. I want to come too.
I have to keep an eye on my foolish father, so I won't be joining you.
Thanks for the help, though.
Clee, come and play again some other time.
I will. I promise.
Is this where we wrap things up? Would this be where we wrap things up? Go to Windrise. I mean, like, are we just gonna drop the barrel there? Actually, can I? I'm just gonna walk there. I'm too lazy. I'm teleporting. I could have walked there. I could have walked there, but like, I just want to teleport to make it a little faster. So, are we just gonna place this in front of the statue? Like, what are we doing here? Just oh, look, it's Venti. Who would have thought he'd be here? I totally didn't expect him to be here.
Ah, what a curious coincidence meeting you here.
Don't get bored. What are you doing here?
Well, I awoke to the most magnificent aroma in the air. After following the sweet scent of fresh fruit to its source, this is where I ended up.
Yeah, the fruit are super fresh and super duper sweet. I can smell it as well.
That's another reason, isn't there?
Yes. Oh, I remembered something important. Something that you have to do before sealing the barrel and burying it in the ground.
You have to bury it in the ground?
We missed something?
Razor, do you still remember the scent of that half bottle of Thousand Wind wine? I believe there was a hint of bitterness in there.
Yes, there was.
And with very good reason, too. The source? This.
What's this? What is it? When we last here?
Dandelion seeds.
Oh, dandelion seeds.
You're familiar with dandelion wine, right? Well, the people of Mondstadt believe that the wind can bring back the soul and also preserve memories.
That's how everybody reacts when they first see Venti when they start Genshin. Everybody assumes that he's a girl, but you know. I mean, even I was mixed up with that. You know, I thought it was a girl at first too until it was revealed to me.
Dandelion seeds are like living gemstones, formed from the.
Because I used to play when he was like the first ever banner. Like his rerun's out, but like I was there when his first banner came out.
As a way of capturing the wind in the very moment that the barrel is sealed. The memory of that moment is then stored in the wine for all time. So, Thousand Wind wine is the original dandelion wine.
Oh.
Wow, that's so cool. So now our story will be made into wine too.
As for why it always has a different scent, well, that's because people have the freedom to include whatever ingredients they want.
So it's not always specific ingredients. It's just random ingredients all put into a specific thing. You were also there when Venti came out. Yeah, those were good times. The only problem for me is that when the Venti banner was out, the first ever banner, I didn't summon on that banner. I summoned on the standard banner because I saw Diluc on there, and I was like, yo, I want to get Diluc. And I ended up pulling the Wolf's Gravestone as my first ever 5-star. So, my first ever 5-star was a weapon, and I was very disappointed. But I didn't know, I was like, why did I get a weapon and everybody's getting characters? But that's because I didn't know that when you pull on the character banner, you're guaranteed a character and not a weapon. It's so far back. Oh man, that was like 2 years ago.
What is it, Razor? What you thinking about?
In Mother and Father's wine, I can smell dandelion seeds, but I don't know what else. In my wine, there is a lot of friendship.
Yeah, because we're supposed to know how that smells like.
I still don't understand my mother and father, but I still have you and everyone else. Everyone has done so much for me. Farka, Teacher, Clee, Bennett, Uncle Brown Cat, Cold Lady, Grown Up with Fake Smile.
Farka, Teacher, Clee, Uncle Brown Cat, that's the hunter. Cold Lady, that's Rosaria. Grown Up with Fake Smile. Is that Kaya or Diluc? That's probably Kaya. That's definitely Kaya. Grown Up with Fake Smile, that's Kaya.
Gray tough girl, person that smells like Animo Crystal Fly, Uncle Brown Cat's daughter.
Gray tough girl, that's Noelle. Person that smells like Animo Crystal Fly, that's Sucrose. And then Uncle Brown Cat's daughter, that's Diona.
Green Bard, Paimon, and
Green
Traveler.
Bard, Paimon, and Traveler.
I remember everyone.
I like these nicknames that he gives everyone because he doesn't, Razor's Diluc's brother. I like the theory crafting though. I like the theory crafting.
Is hard work. Making this wine needed everyone working together. Hard work with friends, not so hard after all. I'm I'm so happy.
We're all glad to help. It's what makes us happy to see you.
Thank you.
It makes us happy to see you happy. I think that's what it
Friends
said.
are also Lupical. Whether I'm human or I'm wolf, it doesn't matter. From now on, all of us are together. When I grow up, we will come back here, and we will open this wine together.
I know that there's a lot of like famous voice actors in Genshin. Like there's a lot of them. Like for example, like Diluc's like Japanese voice actor is voiced by the same person who voiced Giorno from JoJo. I was like, yo, I didn't know that until I like switched the voice. I was like, yo, that's actually Giorno.
What a magnificent monologue. Even as a bard, I don't feel like there's anything else to
Yeah,
add.
the dub VAs are also everywhere.
All that remains now is to bury the barrel and wait for the fruit to ferment.
The group buries the barrel in the ground. So I'm assuming we dig it out at the end of this quest.
Dang! Paimon feels like a celebration is in order.
But I mean, there's a festival going on.
Correctly, tomorrow should be Windcoming Day, right?
Wow! The animal god is coming home!
Klee still doesn't know that Venti's.
That reminds me. I haven't memorized the song for the toasting ceremony yet. I'd better get back. Friends, I shall see you all tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep tonight. Wait for the whisper of the gentle breeze to rouse you tomorrow morning. Then come and enjoy a performance by the greatest bard to ever grace the streets of Mondstadt.
Let me tell you that it's going to be 1 day instead of 2 days. Yeah, wait until the following day. But they're not doing that 2-day thing again. It's 1 day. I didn't even check the time. 10:14. The next day. 10:14. There you go. 10:2:14, I think it was. Jiraiya's VAs in Tower Fantasy? For who?
Let's take a moment.
Windcoming Day is finally here! Let's get a move on or we'll miss the toasting ceremony!
I should just jump in the water. Like, I didn't even see that hole was there. Alright. Let's teleport. Aroma of the Past. I think this might be where the quest completes. He's there, like, super early on. Wait, was it the... Wait, is it the English... Is it an English VA? Because I have the game in English. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if it was in another language. Because I have my game on English. The conclusion of the festival.
So many
Here it is.
people have shown up to welcome the Animal Archon! Huh? Why is everyone crowded around the Angel Share stand?
Tradition holds that the finest wine of the Vinelesa Fest only goes on sale after the Animo Archon has tasted it at the toasting ceremony. Everyone's waiting in line for the big moment.
Ugh. So welcoming the Animal Archon back is just a means to an end for them, huh? What about you, Lisa?
Yeah, where's
Are
Razor?
you here for Razor?
Yes, I was feeling a little concerned about him, but I just spoke with him, and he tells me that the winemaking went very smoothly. Ah, such a relief. A glass of the festival's finest will go down smoothly now, too.
Sophia's so hard to find, like, differentiate. Yeah, and that's definitely true. I could probably tell between, like, English dub VAs because, like, I've heard them talk and, like, whatnot, but the Japanese VAs are definitely... Like, or any other type of VA would be harder for me to spot. That's just me.
Wow, you too, huh?
And yeah, if we brought Krabby to the festival, he'd probably, like, he'd probably have his own toast of wine, you know? But, like, it'd be a problem for everyone else, because they'd be like, yo, what is that thing? And I'm gonna be like, yo, that's my pet, though, you know? But, like, they won't be able to accept him. And Goba as well. Goba, I'll be honest, Goba would actually be in this type of festival.
Razor and the others.
No. Actually, no. I take it back. I take that back. I don't think Goba will be in this festival because Goba is more about like cooking, like the cooking aspect of it, and this is mainly for like drinking. So they're different. Can we make a coffee for everyone? Oh yeah, because it is a drinking festival. It doesn't matter what the drink is. It could be coffee, it could be water.
Whoa!
What's up,
What's
Bennett?
with all these bottles? Selling your own homebrew now?
These
These are for Razor, from us.
Mommy said that everyone's welcoming the animal god today, and we need to give him some wine. If the animal god likes the wine, he'll turn into the wind and bless everyone.
I wonder how this is
We want
like.
the animal god to be happy, so he helps Razor. Oh, honorary knight! Look what Albedo let me borrow.
Albedo let you borrow
This
something?
bottle is from my dad's. Luckily, I managed not to break it on the way here. It's just for show, though. I have to give it back to them afterwards.
Please don't break it.
Mommy said that the animal god can drink a lot of wine. She said if he wanted to, he could drink the whole of Cider Lake in one big gulp.
Don't you think that's a little exaggerated? That is a very big lake. That's the whole lake surrounding Mondstadt.
So, do you think we'd have enough between these and the wine raiser's parents left behind?
Ah, Green Bard.
Everyone, I am greatly honored to be able to be here today. I have been invited by Acting Grand Master Jean of the Knights of Favonius to perform a piece for everyone. Thousand Wind Wine. It is some of the finest verse I know. I dedicate it to the wind.
Here we go.
Everyone here with us.
What, is it gonna be a cutscene? That'd be cool if it was a cutscene. That'd be actually cool.
Fill up the barrels.
It's not a cutscene.
Store them away, then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue, as Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom? And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer, turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away as we wait for a windier day. Pray tell, what treasure does this barrel hold? 'Tis wheat's greatest triumph, the true liquid gold. As it flows from the keg, what sound drifts by? Wind chimes in the boundless immemorial sky. We raise up our glasses and voices in song as we wait for the wind to sing along. Where do we turn once the thousand winds take flight? To the tales of the lyre, to the sweet dream of tonight.
Dear friends, let us now open the wine.
That was like actually really well done. You see, like I was expecting a cutscene at first, you know, like for the closing of the festival, or I'm not the closing. This is more of like kind of like a start, because they're all gonna, you know, drink and stuff. But like that was actually like really well, like without any background music. That was like the lyre like playing a little bit, but I wouldn't count that as like full on background music because it was more of just singing. But that was actually so well done. Like actually, that was actually so well done.
To the Animo Archon.
To the Animo Archon. That was actually so well done.
There's no wind.
Klee?
Don't feel sad, Klee.
But why didn't he come? If the animal god didn't come home, is it because he doesn't like the wine we brought for
I don't think so.
Of course not. You know, Klee, the wind isn't the only form that the Animal Archon can turn into. He can turn into anything. So today, he must have come back looking like something else.
Huh? Really? Maybe he turned into a Jumpy Dumpty.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Dumpty it is.
Paimon's thinking of the same wavelength as me. Yeah, they didn't totally make that obvious.
Archon bring you a blessing?
Yes.
My friends.
I talked a lot with you all, and I learned a lot. Now, I am not afraid. I think that is a blessing.
Don't forget to save me a glass of your wine once it's finished fermenting.
Will I get some too? They'll remind us of this moment.
Yes. We share together, and we remember together.
Yay! But now I'm getting thirsty.
We've all done a lot of talking. Let's go get something to drink, shall we?
I heard that the Angels Share is selling a new drink called
Fruits at the Festival.
Everyone's saying it's delicious.
I can make it. I can make it for everyone.
I want some.
I have the recipe. I'll make it for everyone.
Okay, everyone, let's go.
I can make it for everyone. I I could definitely make it for everyone. I have the recipe for it. You're gonna end that there? Or you're gonna let me make it for everyone? Oh, or you could just not respond, Genshin. Hey, that works too. I don't want it to work that way, but... Okay, now it's actually not responding right now. I don't know... Oh! Cutscene! Oh, it's actual cutscene! Let's go! Oh, there's the wind. There's the wind they wanted to see. The wind that froze up for a second.
Please, listen.
That's wind. That's definitely wind. He's telling me to shut up. He's just, you know, he's... There it is. There's the wind. There's the wind. Gotta respect the festival. That was holding the drink from him. He's like, yo, can I get one drink, please? Rosaria's just toasting to herself.
Crush it and place it on the fracture. Listen, Missy. Promise me you'll live on.
Was that? I think that was Rosaria's father, maybe. The voice.
This is where you must stay. You are our only hope.
Diluc's father?
Forgive
or,
me.
I mean, Kaya's father?
Kaya.
It was Kaya's... Yeah. And...
Good, very good. That's my boy. I will always
father.
be proud of you.
And here we go.
After all the time we spent on it, the wine still isn't
Razor's
ready.
parents.
May as well leave it for our son.
Razor. What do you think of that name?
Oh, an adventurer's name. Yes.
That's Star Snatch Cliff.
Razor?
That's Star Snatch Cliff.
Razor, come on!
He finally remembered. Just that one piece he remembered. But it's still good. It was a very good festival. Went to like all the characters that we talked to on this quest line. There it is. Of Ballads and Brews Act 3 complete. Aroma of the Past. That's how you end a quest. I love the cutscene a lot. I really did. It went to like all the characters that we talked to today, and then, you know, it went through, you know, their past, a bit of their past. We heard voices, and then we got a visual for Razor, because Razor was pretty much the main character of this quest line. The whole quest line was just us trying to figure out, you know, or help him like remember his parents, you know, his human parents. But he remembered it after you know, brewing the drink that we gathered a bunch of ingredients to do. But that's that. I really enjoyed that. I had fun. I really enjoyed that. And the part with Venti singing, I really did not expect that. That kind of like threw me off. I was like, that was actually good. In the beginning, when Venti told us about that poem, or the thing that he told us for the ingredients, I was like, oh, okay, he spoke it. But when he actually sung it, it was like, it felt different, you know, because he put it out for everyone in the festival, and he sung it.
Be careful.
I enjoyed the quest line. It was just overall a really good quest. That's all I can say from here. I'm a Mondstadt lover, so it's very, very biased. But thank you guys for tuning in. The storyline was delivered. It was very delivered. So, I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment down below. Subscribe if you like what I'm doing here. If you know, you like my reactions to these quest lines. I also mainly do like a lot of funny moment stuff on the channel. So, with that, I'll see you goddamn gamers next time. Thanks for tuning in. And I'm not gonna say happy festival thing, because I'm not gonna remember what the name of the festival was. So have a great Mondstadt festival. You know, if you're celebrating the festival right now, because I know I have to go do festival stuff now. But yeah, enjoy the festival.